Hey everyone, welcome back to Crack the Lingo. I'm Diana.
And I'm Daniel. Diana, I have a confession before we even start.
Uh-oh, that sounds serious.
I skipped breakfast this morning, so right now I'm extremely hungry, and that's dangerous for today's topic.
Why? What are we talking about today?
Food, our favorite food, and I'm sitting here starving thinking about pizza.
Okay, that actually makes this episode perfect. Real hunger, real feelings.
Real pain, Diana, real pain.
Well, let's turn that pain into a good conversation. Today we're talking about favorite food, why we love certain dishes, and how you can talk about food in English in a natural way.
I like that. Food is one topic where everyone has something to say.
Exactly. Even if your English isn't perfect yet, you can always talk about food. Everyone eats.
Everyone eats and everyone has opinions. Strong opinions.
Before we jump in, let's do our quick favor. If you're enjoying Crack the Lingo, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the good time. We drop new episodes to help you speak English more naturally every single week.
And we have a question for you today. Leave a comment below and tell us what's one food you could eat every single day and never get bored of.
I already know my answer, and it involves cheese.
Of course it does. Okay, let's get into it.
So, Diana, real talk. What's your favorite food? The honest answer, not the polite one.
The honest answer is my mom's chicken soup. It's not fancy at all, but it feels like home.
See, that's interesting. A lot of people don't pick fancy restaurant food. They pick something simple.
Right, because favorite food isn't always about taste alone. It's about memory, too.
That makes sense. When I think about my favorite food, I think about my grandmother's kitchen. She used to make this rice dish, nothing special on paper, but I still remember the smell.
See, that's what I mean. Food brings back moments, not just flavors.
Totally. And honestly, some of my best childhood memories happen around a dinner table.
Same here. Food connects people. It's rarely just about eating.
True, but let's be honest. Sometimes it really is just about eating, like pizza. Pizza doesn't need a deep emotional story.
Fair point. Not everything needs meaning. Sometimes you just want something delicious.
Exactly. Speaking of delicious, pizza is my comfort food. Whenever I'm stressed, tired, or just having a rough day, pizza fixes it.
Comfort food. That's a great phrase for our learners today. It means food that makes you feel better, especially when you're sad, tired, or stressed.
Right. For example, you could say, pizza is my comfort food. I always order it when I've had a hard day.
Nice example. What is it about pizza specifically? There are so many comfort foods out there.
Honestly, it's simple. Warm cheese, crispy crust, and it's shareable. You can eat it with friends, alone, at midnight. Doesn't matter.
Midnight pizza sounds like a personal confession.
It's happened more than once, Diana. More than once.
Okay, my turn. For me, besides my mom's soup, I really love pasta. Simple pasta with garlic and olive oil.
That's such an underrated dish. People go crazy for complicated pasta, but sometimes the simple version hits harder.
Exactly. And when it's cooked just right, it's honestly to die for.
To die for, meaning extremely good, right?
Yes, we use that when something tastes amazing, like this chocolate cake is to die for.
Good one. I'm definitely stealing that phrase.
Feel free. Okay, let's move to a bigger question. Do you think favorite food changes depending on your mood?
100%. When I'm tired, I want something easy, like a sandwich or noodles. When I'm celebrating, I want something bigger, like steak or barbecue.
That's so true. When I'm sad, I crave something warm and soft, like mashed potatoes.
Crave, that's another useful word. It means you really want something, usually food.
Right. You could say, I'm craving something sweet right now, or I've been craving pizza all day.
I'm literally craving pizza right now, and we've only been talking for a few minutes.
See, this episode was risky from the start.
Extremely risky. Okay, let's talk about cooking. Do you enjoy cooking, or do you just enjoy eating?
Both, but I'm definitely better at eating.
Honest answer. I actually enjoy cooking, but I'm not amazing at it.
What do you usually make?
I make things from scratch sometimes, like homemade sauce or bread. It takes effort, but it feels rewarding.
From scratch means you make something using basic ingredients, not something ready-made or store-bought.
Exactly. Like, I made this bread from scratch. No packaged mix, just flour, water, and patience.
That's impressive, actually. I usually take shortcuts. If there's a quicker way, I'll find it.
There's nothing wrong with that. Not everyone needs to cook everything from scratch.
True, life is busy. Sometimes convenience wins.
Completely fair. Okay, here's a fun question. Have you ever had a cooking disaster?
Oh, don't get me started.
Please get me started. I need this.
Okay, one time I tried to make rice and somehow it turned into a strange, sticky brick.
A brick? That's not rice anymore. That's a construction material.
Exactly. I don't know what happened. I followed the instructions.
Did you, though?
Mostly. Okay, maybe I got distracted halfway through.
There it is. The real story comes out.
And what about you? Any disasters?
I once tried to bake cookies and somehow made something that looked like volcanic rock. Hard on the outside, weirdly soft in the middle.
That sounds dangerous.
It was. My roommate still brings it up sometimes.
Cooking disasters are honestly part of learning. Nobody starts perfect.
True, and honestly, it makes cooking wins feel even better.
Speaking of wins, let's talk about restaurants. Do you prefer eating out or eating at home?
Depends on my mood, but eating out feels special. No dishes, no cleaning, just food.
I love eating out for the experience, trying new cuisine, sitting somewhere nice.
Cuisine, that's a great word here. It means a style of cooking, usually connected to a country or a culture.
Right, like Italian cuisine, Thai cuisine, or Mexican cuisine.
I'm a huge fan of trying different cuisine. It's like traveling without leaving the city.
I completely agree. What cuisine do you enjoy most, besides Italian, obviously?
Honestly, Thai food. The balance of sweet, spicy, and sour just works so well together.
I love Thai food too, and Japanese food, especially anything with rice and grilled vegetables.
See, this is the danger of this episode. We keep listing food and I keep getting hungrier.
Stay strong, Daniel. We're almost at the vocabulary section.
Almost. My stomach doesn't understand time, though.
Okay, let's talk about something a little different. Do you think trying new food is important?
Definitely. It opens your mind a little. New flavors, new ways of cooking, new traditions.
I agree. Sometimes people stick to the same few meals their whole life, and that's okay, but trying new things can be exciting.
True, though I understand the fear, too. Some people are picky eaters.
Picky eater, meaning someone who's very selective about food and doesn't like trying new things easily.
Right, like my brother is such a picky eater. He only eats 3 or 4 different meals.
I used to be a picky eater as a kid. Now I'll try almost anything.
Same here. Kids are naturally cautious with new food, I think.
True, and honestly, that's completely normal. Taste buds change over time.
Taste buds. That's another useful word. It refers to the small parts on your tongue that let you taste food.
Right, you could say, my taste buds have changed a lot since I was younger. I like spicy food now.
I definitely relate to that. I hated spicy food as a kid. Now I love it.
Same. My taste buds definitely grew up before I did.
Honest and relatable. Okay, one more topic before we move to reflection. What about leftovers? Love them or avoid them?
I actually love leftovers. Some food tastes even better the next day.
Leftovers, meaning the food that's remaining after a meal, usually saved for later.
Right, like I have leftovers from last night. I'll just heat them up for lunch.
I'm the opposite. I always forget leftovers exist until they're not good anymore.
That's such a common problem, though. So many people forget what's sitting in the fridge.
Guilty, completely guilty. Before that, one more quick question. Sweet tooth or savory person? Pick one.
Oh, that's tough, but I'd say I lean savory. Give me cheese and bread over cake any day.
Interesting. I'm the opposite. If there's dessert on the table, I'm not thinking about anything else.
So you're a sweet tooth. That's a nice expression, by the way. It means someone who really loves sweet food.
Right. You could say, I have a huge sweet tooth. I can't say no to chocolate.
That's such a common expression, and it's very relatable for a lot of people.
It really is. Even savory people, like you, probably have one dessert they can't resist.
Fair point. Mine is definitely warm brownies with ice cream. That combination gets me every time.
Hot and cold together? That's a dangerous combination. I completely understand.
It really is dangerous. Okay, speaking of guilty, let's talk about guilty pleasures. Any food you enjoy even though you know it's not the healthiest choice?
Oh, definitely instant noodles. Not healthy at all, but comforting every single time.
Guilty pleasure, meaning something you enjoy even though you feel a little bad about it.
Right, you could say instant noodles are my guilty pleasure. I know they're not great for me, but I love them.
Mine is definitely sugary cereal. I know it's basically dessert, but I still eat it sometimes.
No judgment here, we all have our comfort choices.
True, food doesn't always need to be perfectly healthy. Balance matters more than perfection.
Completely agree. Life's too short to feel guilty about noodles.
Beautifully said. Okay, I think it's time to review today's vocabulary before we move into reflection.
Let's do it. We covered some really useful words today.
Our first word was comfort food. That's food that makes you feel better emotionally, especially during stress or sadness.
Example, after a long week, I just want comfort food, like warm soup or pizza.
Next, we had to die for. This means something tastes amazing.
Example, this take is to die for. You have to try it.
Then we had crave. That means you strongly want something, usually food.
Example, I've been craving chocolate all day.
Next was from scratch. That means making something using basic ingredients, not something ready-made.
Example, she made the pizza dough from scratch.
Then we had cuisine, a style of cooking connected to a country or culture.
Example, I really enjoy exploring different cuisine when I travel.
Next, picky eater, someone who's very selective and doesn't easily try new food.
Example, my little sister is a picky eater. She only eats plain pasta.
We also learned taste buds, the small parts on your tongue that let you taste flavors.
Example, my taste buds have changed a lot since I was a teenager.
And finally, guilty pleasure, something you enjoy even though you feel a little bad about it.
Example, watching cooking videos late at night is my guilty pleasure. Before we get to reflection, I want to bring up one more thing. Street food. We haven't even touched that yet.
Oh, street food deserves its own episode, honestly.
It really does. There's something about eating from a small stall on the street that just feels different from a restaurant.
I completely agree. It's usually cheaper, faster, and somehow tastier.
Exactly. I remember eating grilled corn from a street vendor once, and it was better than anything I've had in a fancy restaurant.
That's so true. Simple food made fresh right in front of you. There is an honesty to it.
An honesty to it. I like that. You can literally watch them cook it. No mystery, just skill.
And usually the person selling it has been making the same dish for years, so they've perfected it.
That's the thing. Practice really does make a difference in cooking, just like in language learning.
Nice connection there, Daniel, bringing it back to English learning.
I try, but seriously, repetition builds skill, whether it's grilling corn or speaking a new language.
Absolutely. The more you practice speaking, the more natural it becomes, just like a street vendor who's mastered their dish.
Speaking of mastering things, let's talk about family gatherings. Food plays a huge role there too, right?
Such a huge role. In my family, nobody arrives without bringing food or leaving without eating way too much.
That's universal. My grandmother always says, eat more, even after I've already finished 2 plates.
That's every grandmother, honestly. Somehow they think you're still hungry no matter what.
It's a love language, really. Food is how a lot of families show they care.
I completely agree. When someone cooks for you, it's rarely just about the meal. It's about the effort and the thought behind it.
True, and when you refuse the food, sometimes it feels like you're refusing the love a little bit.
Exactly. So you just eat the extra plate and deal with it later.
Every single time. Okay, here's a lighter question. Do you have a food tradition in your family? Something you always eat during a certain time or celebration?
Yes, actually. Every birthday, my mom makes the same cake, same recipe, every single year.
That's such a nice tradition. Does it ever get boring?
Never. It wouldn't feel like a real birthday without it.
I love that. In my family, we always have a big breakfast on weekends. Eggs, bread, something grilled, and always way too much food.
Weekend breakfast traditions are the best. There's no rush, just good food and conversation.
Exactly. No rushing to work, no alarms, just relaxed mornings with the people you love.
That sounds lovely, honestly. Food traditions really do connect generations.
They really do. My grandmother taught my mother her recipes, and now my mother is slowly teaching me.
That's beautiful. Recipes carry stories, not just instructions.
Well said. All right, one final light question before we move to vocabulary. If you could only eat one cuisine for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
That's such a hard question. I think I'd choose Italian, honestly. Pasta, bread, cheese, endless variety.
Solid choice. I think I'd choose Thai food. Spicy, sweet, sour, so much balance in one plate.
That's a great choice, too. Honestly, I don't think I could survive without variety, though.
Same. This question is basically impossible, but it's fun to think about.
Before we move into today's vocabulary review, let's do something a little different.
Ooh, I like different. What are we doing?
A quick pronunciation corner. There are a few food-related words that English learners often find difficult to pronounce.
That's true. Some common words are surprisingly tricky.
Let's start with the word vegetable.
A lot of learners pronounce every syllable, but native speakers often say it more like vegetable.
Right. Try saying it slowly first, then naturally.
Next is chocolate.
Many learners say chocolate, but native speakers often shorten it to chocolate.
Another tricky one is comfortable.
Even though it looks long, native speakers usually say comfortable.
And finally, restaurant.
That's a word many learners know, but pronunciation can be challenging.
Try listening carefully to native speakers and repeating after them.
Remember, pronunciation improves with practice, not perfection.
Exactly. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Focus on being understood.
And now let's move into our vocabulary review. It really is. All right, let's move into today's vocabulary review before we wrap everything up.
We covered some really useful words today.
Great words today. Comfort food, to die for, crave, from scratch, cuisine, picky eater, taste buds, and guilty pleasure.
Try using one of these words the next time you talk about food in English.
Now let's move into a little reflection before we wrap up.
I like this part. It always makes me think a bit deeper.
Food is such a simple starting point, but it can lead to really meaningful conversations if you let it.
Definitely. It's not just small talk. It's a window into someone's life, their culture, their family.
Exactly. When you ask someone about their favorite food, you're really asking about their story.
That's a nice way to put it. And for English learners, this topic is honestly one of the easiest ways to start a real conversation with someone.
Totally agree. You don't need advanced grammar to talk about food. You just need honesty and a little vocabulary.
And curiosity. Ask follow-up questions. Why do you like that dish? Who taught you to make it? Does it remind you of anywhere?
Those questions turn a short answer into a full conversation, and that's exactly what builds confidence in speaking.
So here's the question for you, our listener. What food connects you to a memory or a person you love? Take a moment and really think about it. Maybe it's a dish your parent used to make.
Maybe it's something you ate during a special trip or celebration.
Or maybe it's just something simple that always makes you smile.
Food carries emotion. It's not only about taste, it's about who you shared it with and when.
And honestly, learning to describe that in English, that's real progress, not just memorizing words, but expressing something meaningful.
Exactly. Try writing one sentence about your favorite food and why it matters to you. Practice makes it natural.
And if you want extra support, comment below and share your answer. We'd genuinely love to read them.
We really would. This community keeps growing because of conversations just like this one.
All right, I think it's time to wrap up before I actually go make myself pizza.
Fair enough. Let's summarize today's episode.
We talked about favorite food, comfort food, cooking disasters, trying new cuisine, and even guilty pleasures.
And we learned some useful vocabulary along the way. Comfort food, to die for, crave, from scratch, cuisine, picky eater, taste buds, and guilty pleasure.
Remember, talking about food is a great way to practice English naturally. It's personal, it's relatable, and honestly, it's fun.
So next time someone asks about your favorite food, don't just say the name. Talk about why you love it, what memory it brings, or how it makes you feel.
That's how you turn a simple sentence into a real conversation.
Thank you so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below.
And don't forget to tell us, what's one food you could eat every day and never get tired of?
We can't wait to read your answers.
Thanks for spending this time with us. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.